So here's the funny thing about progress. We're working all the time to change things, make them better, simpler, more convenient, more comfortable. And then when we do, we start thinking about and even longing for the stuff that we changed and got rid of. So tonight we're going to hit the road, and we're going to do it in style. But not style so much by today's standards, but the style of a bygone era. A different look, a different feel, and a different sound.
Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce to you the 1929 Model A Ford. Yes, sirree, this is one swell automobile, complete with all the mechanical and technical innovations that Detroit has to offer. The future looks bright. In fact, if you like 1929, you're going to love 1930.
As it turned out, the best thing about the 1930s might well have been the cars. Straddling the era of post-war prosperity and depression was the Model A Ford, stylish, simple, modern, and durable. Between 1928 and 1931, Henry Ford turned out 5 million Model A's, and today there are at least 500,000 still on the road. There's something about the Model A that commands a special kind of devotion from its owners. The 160 members of the Missouri Valley Region Model A Restorers Club held a national get-together in St. Louis and led a caravan up the river road to Grafton, Illinois. I got to tag along in the backseat of a 1928 Phaeton, that's a convertible, with owner Larry Hassel and his friend Matty Brown.
These cars are so special to us. They're unique, and they're a part of Americana. And you go back in time. That's what's really special about it, is you're living a part of history, and you're preserving a part of history.
If you ever want to feel as if you've time traveled, try crossing the Mississippi River on the Grafton Ferry, packed with Model A's. Love for these cars has something to do with nostalgia for a simpler America. A time when 4 cylinders with no frills seemed like quite enough. After more than 70 years, the sound of those old engines and persnickety gears is, for some, music to the ears.
The sounds of the Model A engine are awesome. You know, it's that chug, 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 chug. There's a certain vibration, yet there's a certain smoothness about it too, and it's so sweet.
There's an honesty to the design of this vehicle that just transcends time, and that's why I find the car is just a real delight to work on. There were no excesses to the mechanical design. The parts were made to perform their function in a very durable fashion, but there were no excesses.
With the Model A, everything's mechanical, down to the shifting, the clutch, the whole works. No high-tech electronics. We even have original functioning turn signals with this car. Here, let me demonstrate how this works. This is it. This is how you do a left turn, okay? This is the way.
Some of these people have had these cars in their family forever. It was their grandmothers, their grandfathers. Some people pulled it out of a riverbed, restored it back to mint condition. There are people who just take them and drive them just as original. We have several members who have totally original cars that have never had anything done to them other than minor repairs.
With cars this old, you might wonder where you get parts. Surprisingly, there are at least a half dozen parts houses and catalogs where you can order every single nut, bolt, cable, hose, piston, or cam you would ever need.
Ignition is on.
The durability and simplicity of the Model A makes repairs simple, even for the mechanically challenged. And for many owners, restoration is a passion.
Restoring a car, bringing it back to life, rebuilding everything, with the amount of time for the gestation period to bring it back to life, it's the closest thing a man can experience to giving birth. When they hear that engine start for the first time, it's just absolute sweet music. It's like hearing a newborn baby cry.
How long can this love affair between man and machine endure? As long as there's gasoline, the American highway, and a longing for a simpler past.